the first state of America.
Yo, what up? It's Alfie Blue, and I'm just hanging out talking to you May 1. This is the start of my new year. Why do I start New Year on May 1? Because everybody else does it on like December 31st and January 1. And forget everybody else, man. May 1 and November 1. 6 months, 2 New Years, 1 year. That way I can keep track of the goals and plan out all the plans that I have to do. Beautiful and sunny here in Victoria today. Probably starting to squint. Should have brought my glasses. I'm just hanging out at the plaza and going to go over a few of my goals that I hope to achieve by November. So what the plan is, I tell you, let's say my top 10 goals that I want to achieve, and then and I'll tell you each month how I'm progressing on them, and then we'll see by November 1 where I am, what needs to be changed, what needs to be added, what might already be accomplished, and then we'll go again until May 1. The whole idea is you got your 5-year plan, and so I'm going to have the 5 years put up, and then we'll just keep track of it. Basically, it's just to keep track of things and see how they go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my goals here and see how it works. All right, let's see if we can get this down together. So it's my first time doing it, so let's do this. Usually I would probably do it in my apartment, but man, it's so beautiful out today. I decided to come on over here, and there's a few things I had to check out. Wanted to run over to the fitness center and see what's going in there, because you know I've been going to the same gym for a while and they don't allow filming there, so I thought maybe I'd come here and just for a change of pace. Anyways, let's do this. Let's get to it. Goals. I'm going to try to make this quite clear cut here. Let's start off with fitness. Okay, so some of the main things that I really want to work on. Right now where I stand is I go to the gym 3 times a week and I do yoga about 3 times a week. Right now I'm currently doing Bikram's yoga. I've been doing that since August. I've done 2 challenges, 30-day challenges, which worked out great. But I've kind of dropped down a little bit because I've been pumping up my exercise routine. So what I really want to do is I want to improve my flexibility. I really want to get my flexibility working up, and I noticed that there is quite a change in my flexibility already. So what I want to do is over the next few months, in particular since summer's coming, really want to push flexibility. So I want to bring up my yoga to 4 times per week. It's down from 7 occasionally, but up from about the 3 regularly. I also really want to hit the gym a solid at least 4 times. And I'm thinking like a push, a pull, legs, and then just a general all-around body workout. I really want to improve, like I say, my flexibility, and I really want to increase my physique. Actually adding on probably about 5 pounds compared to what I weigh now. I'm probably like I stand just shy of 6 feet and I weigh around 145. So I'd like to get up to a solid 150. I think that'd be really good for me. Just add it on a little bit on the arms and improve my physique. I really like watching YouTube videos by Mark Fit. You can check him out on YouTube. And so I don't want to be as large as him. He's quite large. He's probably, I don't know, like 180 or something like that. And that's pretty big. So I'm thinking, I just like the aesthetics of that. So if I can get that from my body type, that's something I'm going to work for. So basically go out, you know, take a few pictures, put them up around my apartment. So that way I have something visual to go for. So that's it. Yoga at least 4 times per week, really dedicated to it. Gym minimum 4 times per week. I'm going to try for 5 and work on that. The other thing I really want to do is I want to clean up my diet. I want to add more greens, because when winter was here, you tend to like carb up a little bit. You know, you want to try to keep warm, right? But now that the sun's out and all the plants are blooming, I really want to bring it up my greens. So I'm thinking of just like putting it in my mind, really incorporating a lot more steamed greens, a lot more stir fries, more salads now that the weather's getting warmer. Bring in more vegetables than what I'm currently doing. And as the weather gets warmer, that always happens, right? Spring is like for cleaning, summer's for living, and then autumn you start to move back more into the squashes and that. So I want to bring in more vegetables, a lot more greens through stir fries, and a lot more seeds. Seeds are really good because they're kind of like oily, and so what that is it's good for adding kind of like the lubrication in the joints within your body, especially when you're trying to get more flexibility and you're working out in the gym a lot. It's very grounding as well. I want to get back into playing more badminton this summer. So now that my school schedule has changed a little bit, I should be able to, prior to January, I was playing badminton twice a week, and then I kind of dropped down to about once. Now I'd like to bring it up to about 3 times a week and get back into squash as well. So that's my fitness goals. Okay, learning goals. I'd like to improve my learning more. And in particular, I think we're going to do that through audiobooks. It's hard for me to really get into reading because I'm currently in school, so that adds on to my learning as well. I signed up for classes in the summer, for the first half of the summer, and second half of the summer I'll be taking a bit of a break just because I've been going to school now for the last year and a half, almost 2 years solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a reduced schedule in the summertime, and I'll be able to catch up on some reading, some audio books. And one of the other main things I really want to teach myself is how to work Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is something I've been playing around with because my band, we've been recording a lot of stuff, and I've been working with a graphic design artist for some stuff I did before. You might have noticed with our demo album, we have a panther, and you know, with the moonlight and everything. So I've been kind of monkeying around, and I use Adobe Premiere Pro for my video editing. So I'm really hoping to get into Illustrator and just really figure it out. So that's something I'm going to really work on as well. So for learning, I want to continue with school this summer. Maybe get some good audio books, you know, to kind of pick up on that, and then teach myself Adobe Illustrator. Okay, traveling. Speaking of traveling, why don't we work on that a little bit? So at the end of May, I'm taking off to Seattle. I go to a punk festival, punk hardcore festival that takes place there every year during Memorial Weekend in the United States and Victoria Weekend here in Canada. So I'm heading down again. I've been going there for the past like 6 years, and I'm really super excited for that. The Chain of Strength is playing this year, and they're going to be headlining, I think it's Friday or Saturday. So whatever, I'm going down for the weekend, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's also great too because my own band just released its album as well, which you can find. I'll leave the link down in the description box here to go check out my band Thief Panthers over at Bandcamp, the Disorganizer album. Okay, but so for traveling, I plan on going down to Seattle at the end of May. I'm looking at going to Philadelphia for This Is Hardcore, and there's also an Ashtanga studio there that I would like to check out. So I'm thinking about that at the last weekend of July, I think it is. I'll be going to Toronto in the last weekend of August. Last week, I should be there probably for about 10 days. So, and I'm looking at California. I love going to Southern California. I used to go all the time. Took a little bit of a break from it last year because of school and work, so I'm really looking into going to California.
1101, I'm screwed.
So that should work out really well. And might be a few other things as well that I can check out. So Next up are a few other goals that I have. First of all, with YouTube. Now, because I was working so hard on my band, I didn't have a chance to upload as much on to YouTube as I wanted. Man, that's just the price you pay sometimes, right? Just really super excited about going and recording my album, and so that was something that I was just really down with. But now I have a lot of time, and I'm also on a reduced schedule for school, so I can really pay attention to putting out some good quality videos. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to really I'm going to put out 3 videos per week on YouTube. This is something I'm working on and something I'm going to take care of. The other thing I'm really been working on is I also finished a book, and I really want to figure out how to upload it. I've been looking at some stuff, and it looks like I might be able to put it up on Kindle. So I'll probably have a few videos on how to do that through Kindle, Amazon, and how it works. And I've also been working on like another book. I have a little bit of a book series I've been working on. So I'm going to figure out how those work and how to put it together, which will go great with my Adobe Illustrator training, because I'll be able to put together really cool covers and some pictures and books, and I'm really looking forward to that. So that's something that I'm definitely working on. I want to have the first one up by June. I wrote it down, so it's going to happen. I also want to put out a couple more videos for my band. I'm trying to keep my band a little bit separate from this channel, and I have another channel where I've been uploading some stuff with my band, but I'm really working on trying to take care of that right now, to see how it goes and work on that. So I'm hoping to put out like a book in my fiction series, one every 2 months, and my other book I'm going to have up by June. When that happens, I'll let you know, and I'll probably have it for free or something. Finances. Now this is kind of tricky, because my 5-year plan is a bit longer than what I want there, and finances is something that I find very rough to figure out. It's very tough, because a lot of times when we're dealing with finances, we tend to maybe not give ourselves enough credit, right? Like, oh, well, maybe this or maybe that. I don't know, it's difficult. But what I would like to do is I'd like to increase an extra $1,500 per month. And I'd like to put that away, so that way I can have around, I don't know, maybe $10,000 in savings by November. If I can get an extra $1,500 a month, that's what I'm working on. So I'm going to I'm going to increase it by an extra $1,500. Okay, so one of the other things that we're working on is lifestyle. You know, like, man, it's summertime where we are. Sun's shining, hanging out down here in, at the plaza. And, you know, I'm starting to think about going more minimal in how we take care of stuff. You know, like that spring cleaning idea, trimming the fat. I'm going to talk in depth with this own video, but the whole idea is that you can, I don't even know how I collected so much clothes and so much stuff, but basically what I want to do is I just want to get rid of everything in my apartment, you know, kind of be like the Spartan, you know, just cleaning out the fat, cleaning out the cobwebs and all the stuff that holds you down, because you just want to like move forward, become more stylish now that winter's gone, and you can get rid of that jacket and you can just get out there and take care of what you need to take care of. You know, kind of lose like all the, you know, all the clouds that's around, and just like open up into the beauty of what lies ahead, and kind of get rid of old ideas and old stuff that's laying around and just move forward. So I'm really going to get into another video about that, but that's one of the things I plan on doing, cleaning out my apartment, cleaning out all the clothes I don't have, just donating them, trying to just give all the stuff away so that way I can really trim down and get sharp with that. I really want to get into more modern, stylish ideas of doing stuff. learn more, earn more, do better, get better, really work out. Basically, to summarize, that's what I'm working with. Just trying to do better and move forward and not worry too much about what other people are thinking. So I'm just gonna go take off. I got a few things to figure out here, and then I'll be able to get back to what I'm going to. All right, I'll see you around. My name's Alfie Blue.